Everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez. Oh, let me just check. So, hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com, and I am super excited to be here. I am very honored that Stephanie invited me to come here and share with you a little bit of my culture. I am from Mexico City. I live in Frisco, Texas since I think like 18 years now. And but of course, like at home, I only speak Spanish. And so anyway, so I'm very passionate about talking a little bit about my culture. So we're gonna be doing. I know that Stefan is gonna be releasing all these videos throughout the day, and so I just wanted to talk to you a little bit of like for Mexico. In my specific case, the type of parade that we're gonna be making is because I feel like in Mexico we like to send Christmas cards. We're not really big. We are very creative. We love the crafts, but we don't really send as many cards like just because it's not really part of our culture. I know here in the States there's a lot of like thank you notes and thinking of you, even Halloween cards, but for us it's more like birthdays and Christmas. Those I think are the most important ones. And to be honest, we also have like a Mother's Day. Mother's Day is another big holiday that we would celebrate, where we would send or give a card to our mothers. But honestly, for the others days, not so much. Even now that I'm thinking, like even Father's Day, we might be sending cards here and there, but it's not as big as Mother's Day. We are a very family oriented culture, and so for Mother's Day even we actually, or some of the companies actually give the day off to all the moms in the office. So it is a huge holiday. And so anyway, but the next one, like I said, the other holidays that we do is like Christmas, New Year's, right? And we typically send like one together. It's not like we send one for Christmas and one for New Year's. I think that's also the same here in the States, but definitely Christmas is one of them where we definitely want to be sending cards, and we do the gift giving and we always put a card on that. So anyway, so with that being said, I wanted to talk about that, or I wanted to do a project around those things. And I'm gonna be using an old, so full disclaimer, this is an old retired stamp set. Back in the day, we used to have Spanish sentiments, but I'm pretty sure that you can print something on cardstock that has, if you want to be sending something in Spanish that says something like Feliz Navidad or something like that. Like I said, in my case, I'm gonna be using the one that says frases por docena, which is this one. And like I said, we have, and once I'll flip the camera, I can tell you what they say. But the one that I'm going to be using is the one that says Feliz Navidad and Próspero Año Nuevo, which is typically what our cards would say too. Like we're pretty much wishing a good Christmas and then also a great year. That's a big thing for us. We definitely always wish the best for the next year. And so that's what we're going to be using. So anyway, so let me start flipping the camera. Give me just 1 second here as we transition. Let me get back. It's not flipping the camera. Hold on. It's still not. There you go. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Sorry about that. It wasn't working too much. And so what we're going to be using is, I decided to go very simple, yet I think it's going to look really nice. Like I said, the stamp set that I'm going to be using, it has been long gone. We don't sell this anymore because we don't have any more Spanish sentiments. But you can see here we have the birthday one. This one's a general congratulations, get well soon. This is for Mother's Day. This is saying thank you. This is the one that we're going to be using, which is Feliz Navidad. This one says I love you. Happy. It's like for Halloween. We don't really use this one, Feliz Dia de las Brujas. We don't say this one, to be honest, but this is related for Halloween. See, and this one, it's kind of a little bit weird, to be honest. This one only says de los Reyes Magos, but what it is we do celebrate around what it is, January 6th, the Three Magic Kings, and it is a big holiday for us. We also get gifts. Some some kids in Mexico do not get Santa Claus, but they do get like Magic Kings, and some would get both. Then we have this one is like a toast. Again, I wouldn't be using that one. And then this one is another one that says Easter. We don't really use that one either. And then this is for Father's Day. Like I said, there were several of them that I probably won't use, but definitely there are some that I would definitely use, like the birthday, the Christmas, Mother's Day. I might even send here and there one that says get well soon. But it's really not, we don't really do much of cards on that one either. But anyway, so like I said, we're going to be using this one. And we're going to go start. Now, I'm going to be using, what it is, the Sherry Cobbler. And it is 8.5 by 5.5. Now, I have already pre-scored, but honestly, I don't think you have to, because you can see is you fold it in half, and even though I pre-score, I still go with my bone folder, and then you're gonna fold it again in half. Now, if you want to pre-score as I did, you can go with 2 1/8 and then 4 1/4. But again, if you just fold your piece of paper in half and then half again, you will be good to go. Then I have a piece of basic white. And this one is 4 inches by 5 1/4. Okay. Then I have a piece of this designer series paper, which is the Lights Aglow. And I don't know if you've seen this one, but it's gorgeous because it has all the foils and it has reds and greens. Some of the very vanilla. So this one is very elegant, I think, and goes really well with a lot of our different stamp sets in the catalog. And so we'll go with this one. And so this one is 2 by 5 3/8. And then I have 2 pieces of cardstock. This one is crumb cake, and it is 3 by 4.5. And then I have this one to be 2 3/4 inch by 4 1/4. Now this one is 1/4 inch smaller, so I'm gonna go like so. And then we're gonna be using this one and decorate this part. So let's just bring a piece of, there we go. Let's just use a piece of what is this? Like a scratch paper, and we're gonna go ahead, and I'm just going to go with my, there you go, and with my Seal Plus in this case, because this one, if you notice, the Seal Plus has like strips. So I'm gonna go ahead and use 2 of them, and then I'm gonna put this one right here. Okay, then I'm gonna bring my masks, and I'm gonna play it with this one. Let's play it with this one. You know, I don't always play it with those. So let's play with this. And we're gonna be using, I believe, crumb cake. So give me a second here. Crumb cake. Now we might want to have, there we go, like another scratch paper. So give me a second here. I'm gonna bring another scratch paper, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put it like so. And I'm gonna go ahead. I'm using, you can use either washi tape. In my case, I'm just using pieces of post-it tape that I have here laying around, just so it doesn't move. And then I'm gonna bring one of my blending brushes, and I'm gonna take some, you can see I clean them, but it still gets a stain. Once it is too stained, then I will go and wash it with soapy water. But as long as this doesn't give me the other color, see, like I have that one. I would start first here, and then I would go and add some of this color to my cardstock. Okay. Oh, and see, it moves, so I gotta be careful with that. I probably need to be adding this once more, like here, so it's not moving, right? It's still moving a little bit too much for my, my goodness, this one is moving a lot. I think because it has a lot of these, it moves. But anyway, we're done with this. And then see how you get a little bit of that. And then we're gonna bring this one, which hopefully this one helps us a lot more, not move. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put this one right here. I'm gonna need to move this one more towards here. And we'll see how this one looks. And if we don't like it, then we can pick another different of the mask, you know? I don't know how this one is going to turn out, so we're going to see how this one looks and then go from there. But I just thought it would be good to have some sort of, you know, texture dimension, if you will. Let me see how this one looks. Okay, there we go. So you don't really see much of the other one, right? But it's right there. You can kind of see it a little bit. And we might want to do it the other way. You might want to start first with this one and then with the other one. But it's fine, you know? Or actually, why don't we try to do that, right? Let's just add the other one on top and see that. Just so that we can hopefully... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to put it like so. Because you don't really see them as much, you know? So I'm just going to go this way. Right? I'm just going to put them like so. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and add this one here. So it's not moving too much. Let's just go and add more of that. And see, a little bit about me, I don't ever really share, what am I saying here? I don't really design ahead of the time, ever. Every time I do a car on a video is the first time I'm doing it. So, you know, sometimes I have to adjust as I go. And that's totally okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go, oh yeah, much better, see? Yes, much better that way, right? So I'm gonna be using this one. I like that one. And I feel like this part was a little bit darker than what I wanted, but it's okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and bring, it just gives me a little bit of a texture. Yes, definitely I like it better. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this one like so here. See? So, then I'm going to bring my sentiment, which I already mounted somewhere here. Yes. It's like, where is it? Here we go. And we are going to, give me just 1 second here, because now I'm losing all my little pieces. Oh, yeah. Here is the thing. Here are the different things that we're going to be using. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and bring the early espresso. And stamp it well. And like I said, this one says Feliz Navidad and Prospero Año Nuevo. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it somewhere here. Okay. And there you go. Look how beautiful. I love the font on this one for sure. And then now I can go ahead and put it like so here. See that? Okay. Now, if anything, hold on here. If anything, what else? No, I think that's good. Let's just go ahead and glue this one already. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this one. last, we're gonna go ahead and put it like so. And before I do that, there you go. I'm always careful with this one. Sometimes my Early Express is a bit more wet, you know, and so definitely I always pay attention. And I put a little piece of paper sometimes underneath as I kind of rub it, because I don't want to be smudging it. So anyway, so now we're gonna go ahead and glue these pieces. Another thing that I did before was cutting out these two pieces. Right now, you might be asking, what is this from? There is a bundle called the gingham Ritz. No, the cottage Ritz. But I'm only going to be using their dies, and this is the country Ritz dies, and I'm used those two. Okay, so these are the ones that I've used. That way, I have a good wreath around it, right? And so now I'm going to go ahead and adhere this one to our car. Okay. And then for this one though, you only want to have it on this section, right? Adhesive. So only on this section. You're not going to be adding too much. Right? Because you don't want to go outside that section. See? I'm going to go ahead and add this one like so. And it kind of gives the impression of a door, don't you feel? And like I said, I like to... There you go. And so now I can go ahead and burnish well that. There you go. And now I can go ahead and add this one. See how it's going to start looking, this one and that one, right? And so I'll be adding those with the glue dots. And I'm putting 4 of them. Now the key thing here is to kind of hide them, you know? So just hide them. And then glue them. And then we're going to be doing the same on this one. We're going to be adding glue dots. Now you could also add the adhesive sheets or your liquid tumble. So definitely different other options there. But... you know, I usually go with glue dots. I found glue dots are very easy to use. You can also use your adhesive sheets. Did I say that one too? And make it like a sticker. So that's another option as well. And again, I would probably go with 4 of them. And the key thing is just hide them as much as you can. And then you're going to go ahead and glue this one. Now, the other thing, what I love using glue dots is that it kind of gives them like a little bit of a dimension, right? Because I can kind of pop it up a little bit more, you know, so it kind of has a little bit of volume, if you will. And then I'm going to be using the gold shimmer ribbon, okay? And we're going to be making a little bow. And like I said, I love the Christmas. And in fact, even when I send my Christmas here in the States, I like to put Feliz Navidad in Spanish. Mainly because I feel like I am sharing a little bit of my culture. So even when I send the cards here in the States, a lot of the times I end up using the Spanish sentiment. So we're going to go ahead and put this one like so here, right? So it doesn't conflict with that. let's just ring it with a glue dot. And I'm going to be embellishing with either some pearls, and I'll show you here in a second what I have. Yeah, so I have this one. I might cut a little bit this one. I might need to cut just a tiny bit here. Right, so it's within. And then I have here either the red and green or the festive pearls, or I have also the rhinestones, the red rhinestones. I'm gonna go with that one. I feel like since I use the, what is this, the sherry cobbler, I think this one looks better. But of course, if you have the real red, I think those will be as well. The other thing that you can do, which I have here a strip, I thought I had here a strip. Let me see if I find it. Oh, I don't, maybe I don't have it. Well, I had like a strip of different other embellishments, you know, not embellishments, but like die cuts. Here is that I have from another die set. I think this is from the Christmas, the 3 trimmings that was available during September. Sometimes I like to cut them out and have them, so you can add some of those. But if not, with the pearls, you can go with that. So just use whatever you have. It doesn't have to be pearls. It could also be something that you can die cut, right? Just add a little bit to it and just like decorate your card. So like in this case, I'm gonna go ahead and put like 3 of those, like the little berries, right? Right, and I might do another one, another little cluster of berries somewhere here. And I'm using my take your pick. There you go. There you go. So we have them right there. And like I said, you could also add embellishment. I like it already like it is right here, right? See how it looks? You can add your sentiment here, another sentiment if you want. And I don't know, do we want to be adding, let's see, do we want to be adding, I put them on glue dots. Do we want to be adding, oh, maybe it does look really nice. So I might go with a few of them, you know? And again, these ones came from a set that was available in September. I'm not really sure if they're still available. It was part of the Perfect Pairs, or yeah, Perfect Partner, sorry. And it had, it was for the 3 trimmings stamp set. So there you go, see? So you could decorate your wreath however you like it. Very simple. And again, if you don't have a sentiment, I would recommend just to go in your printer and find Spanish or even other sentiment, other language, right? If you want to do it in French or something else, you can even do so. I think we do have stamps that are still in French and German, so those are easier. But if you want something in Spanish, maybe you can just print something on your actual cardstock and then cut it out and start doing this technique with the mask. So anyway, hopefully you have enjoyed. I really appreciate Stephanie for inviting me, and I can wait to see what you make during Work Hard Making Day. So thank you and have a good day. Bye for now.